Gun meme review. What is up, you sexy YouTube mother lovers? We're back in Texas. It's the first Thursday of the month, which means it's time for those sweet, sweet gun memes, and wow, we've got a lot to cover this time around. Of course, we got some AK-50 memes because after the successful test fire, which if you didn't see it, that happened. You guys went right to work memeing it, which, of course. But before that, we're gonna touch on the Dakota Meyer situation, which, that's a spicy meatball. And of course, we got some miscellaneous assorted gun memes, so let's jump right in. So if you don't know who Dakota Meyer is, he is a recipient of the Medal of Honor. Also kind of an influencer in his own right, very big in the veteran community, for obvious reasons. If you somehow missed it, he committed a bit of an internet faux pas in the gun community. As to not twist his words, I'll let him speak for himself.
And I gotta tell you, one thing that's been fucking irking me lately, I see all these people out there like wearing camo, acting like they're fucking operators on ranges. You're just trying to do what guys like Tim Kennedy, Mark Luttrell fucking really did. If you're one of those people who thinks you're fucking tactical and you've never served, it's like fucking Halloween for you every time you fucking post on Instagram, right? Because you're just trying to dress up and be something that you never are. You're trying to put off this persona that you're something that you're fucking not. That's what's wrong with the world. It's people like that.
That went over like a lead balloon. No, you're not allowed to use tactical gear unless you're a combat veteran with no transferable skills. No! Night vision goes, whee! Now let me just be clear about something. Dakota Meyer has literally gone above and beyond the call of duty in service of his country in ways that guys like me don't really get to touch, because I wasn't there, I haven't been there, I haven't done that. And as an American, he's entitled to his right to an opinion. However, as a fellow American, I also have the right to come onto the internet and say I think that's a stupid opinion. Dakota Meyer's when he realizes that because he's not a bodybuilder, he can't work out. Well, now I'm not doing it. You know what really bothers me is people who aren't plumbers unclogging their own toilets. You're not a professional. Quit pretending to be one. How dare civilians act like they're military? The Constitution. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and to bear arms shall not be infringed. The Second Amendment was such an important addition that there were several states that wouldn't sign on to be part of the United States without it. It's part of our checks and balance system. It's what makes Americans different. For the record, that's also the same Constitution that you have to swear to uphold in order to do military service. It's an oath to honor and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. So in order to do military service, you're kind of supposed to know that civilians have these rights. They can do that. And just because I know I'm going to see it in the comments, no, I'm not talking about stolen valor. That's something completely different. We're talking about Americans going out on the weekends, going to a range like he's talking about, in full kit or partial kit, and training to use the weapons that they bought to defend themselves and their families. We're not talking about your homeless Uncle Eddie who one time dressed up in BDUs to try to get free lunch at Golden Corral. Dakota Meyer and Brovets. No, dirty civilians can't LARP in body armor or nods. Flannel Daddy and IG goons. Wear your kit, kings. Yeah, this was such a stink that even Grand Thumb felt the need to weigh in on it.
So continue to wear your plate carrier, continue shooting your rifle, and if you are perceived as being an operator online, it means you're training to a pretty high level, so keep doing you, kings.
I have budgeted thousands of my own dollars for gear and training to protect my family and country. No, please stop. I don't dress like this at the range because I'm cosplaying. I do it because there are idiots at the range who don't know how to properly handle a firearm. Fair. This is what I wear when I cosplay. But yes, I do wear it to the range sometimes. You know what really bothers me sometimes is when people walk around wearing like Mandalorian armor, knowing full well they never served in the Mandalorian Civil War. Quit trying to pretend to be something you're not. On that note, I'm going to quit pretending to be something I'm not, which is funny. And we're going to go right into our sponsor. Today's sponsor is Sonoran Desert Institute. I get a lot of guys who ask me, Brandon, how do I get started in the firearms industry? Well, SDI might be a good place to start. It's great for anyone who has an interest in things in firearm technology, whether it's gunsmithing, firearm repair, or shooting sports management. Basically anything gun industry related. If that sounds like you, you might want to check them out. They have tons of online classes that make it super easy for you, so if you want to learn more, head on over to sdi.edu, go check them out. Thanks again to SDI. Back to the video. So if you missed it, yeah, a thing happened. I know we already showed that once before, I just like flexing it now. The V2 prototype AK-50 is now cycling, extracting, ejecting, and feeding from a magazine as many as 8 rounds. We're working on that now. But it was a huge win for us. And the internet, I was glad to share my joy with you, and I'm glad you shared your memes with me. AK-50 fires and doesn't blow up. AK-50 fires and ejects. AK-50 mag dumps 8 rounds. I'm making that face. Yeah, to be honest, that was pretty much us too, being there on the range. We all walked around the berm the first time, we're like, oh hey, cool, that's still there. Putin trying to make a pre-order after watching Real Brandon Herrera's AK-50 video. Hello? Hey, what's up? Why are there 2 blacked out Ladas in front of my house? Everyone watching Brandon Herrera's newest AK-50 video and seeing the 50 cycle 8 rounds. As the kids say, it was quite poggers. How do you do, my fellow Gen Zers? They called me a madman. Damn, with biceps like those, Thanos might be the only person in existence that could actually standing shoulder fire a full auto AK-50. Which I'm not gonna do. At least for production. Stop asking. You're broke and you can't legally buy it. Quit gaslighting me on that. AK-50. Works for day 2, test 3. Me. Checking my bank account to see if I have a couple thousand. Worked a lot better on like day 4 though. A lot of people have been asking me actually what the price point is supposed to be on the AK-50 if and when it becomes a production gun. I want to go over that in the Q&A that we're going to be doing on Twitch. I'll put up the details on that at the end of the video. Alright, well that's enough self-indulgence for now, so now to get into the miscellaneous gun memes. This pizza grease stain just asked me if I have any 32 French long. That is so fucking uncanny. You did that on purpose. Who knew? The gun equivalent of the Shroud of Turin is available at Mellow Mushroom. We happy? Wild West pimp style legal in Texas. Yeah, we happy. Yeah, so that's a thing that happened. I don't want to speak too soon because the governor hasn't signed it yet, but he said it's going to. But it's already passed the Senate and the State House here in Texas for concealed carry without a license. Or constitutional carry, as it's called. Texas getting constitutional carry. Vermont. 19 other states. Okay, Texas was a little late to the punch on that one. I'll give you that. But it's nice to see states going on the offensive and moving in the right direction. Especially when it comes to gun laws. Hell, apparently they're even talking about legalizing suppressors here in Texas. I think that's already passing. Don't know what that would look like as far as state versus federal, but come on. Texas-made suppressors being legal to own in Texas without the NFA? That would be huge. Study. Thinking too much can cause you to die sooner. David Chipman. Immortal. Then a lot of David Chipman memes. If you're not up to date on that, he's the new proposed head of the ATF, who is a straight-up Disney villain. Likes to take selfies in front of burning kids and look like an idiot in front of Congress. There's so many memes that we might actually do our own episode on just David Chipman memes, because frankly, I just think it's funny. That just about wraps up all the memes that we got here today. On that AK-50 Q&A stream, I'll probably be doing that at least for a couple hours, maybe an hour or two, after this video goes live. So if you want to check out, the link is in the description and in the pinned comment. And I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching to the end of the video, and as always, I'll see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks.
Fuel is my obsession to make the perfect weapon, like Rasputin's rise to the top.
Not only that, we're gonna touch on fuck. But after that, we're gonna touch on the Dakota. The worst part is I'm sober. Damn, with biceps like those, Thanos is ready to fuck. Well, he's ready to fuck, I guess.